Hey guys, so I just finished watching Haikyuu, and I have to say I loved it dearly, and one of the things I really like, that I want to just say straight out, and I think I've maybe mentioned before, that I really like how Haikyuu makes you want to like these other characters, these other teams, and just how when you, even though you're rooting, most likely you're rooting for the main characters, which is Kurasuno, you still feel really bad when the other team loses because they make you get so into the other characters' personalities and the other teams, and the fact that when they lose, it's just like, oh no, I didn't want you to lose, but I did want you to lose. Also the fact that no matter what, when anyone brings up the fact that third years will be able to be there for the next tournament, always makes me cry because that's just depressing and sad. It's just like, oh no, and I was with the underclassmen, and the underclassmen have to bring revenge, but the likelihood of that happening is, for every team is not going to happen, and it's just kind of sad. This episode had a lot of feels to it. Had a lot of Asahi feels for him just to get finally past that wall, and Nishinoya just being amazing and hitting hitting the ball up with his foot, which was really cool. And then Suga shouting from the sidelines, adorable. And we also found out that Kageyama and Hinata were doing little signals, and for those of you who haven't read the manga, you'll find out next episode, because they're kind of signals that are kind of obvious after a while, and Oikawa figures it out. Not too quickly, but he does figure it out, so you're just like, oh, well, that kind of sucks. Now he knows when we're going to do this, and they have to figure out something else. But, anyways, I hope you guys liked Ah Dateko. I liked them a lot, and I'm really sad that we're not going to see them again for a while, especially in all of the third years. But Ayane still will be there. Woo! There was a lot of content to this episode because they won, and the other team losing, and stuff. And but it was just at the same time it wasn't a lot. That's what I feel like I say for a lot of the matches, because there's not a lot to talk about the matches. You'd be like, oh, he missed the ball, he made it, he made a quick spike, he did this, but in terms of reviewing or talking about it, there's not a lot to review on. I have to say that, I was gonna have to learn some new moves, because I think some of the coaches were saying after a while, the other team gets used to his quicks. They get used to his speed. They start figuring out when to, leave up. There are a couple times when Hinata didn't make it. There are a couple times when he barely made it. And he's going to have to find some other attacks to do. Same with Kageyama and him. They're going to have to figure something out. And they will. But they'll need to figure it out sooner, which needs to happen. Because Oikawa is such a sneaky, but that they're going to have a hard time with him. And the other team, too. It's not just him. He's just the setter, and everyone kind of depends on him. He's like the setter and the ace, I feel, which is weird. But, because usually the ace is like a spiker, but I guess the ace is just someone that you can depend on. Anyways, I'm excited to see Turnip Head and the other captain, and the captain, and look at them closely to make sure I can tell them apart, because last time I thought they were the same person, and I feel really bad about it. So I'm really excited about the next match, but I'm also dreading it, because I know it's going to be really hard, and for those of you who read the manga, you'll know why. And this, I guess I should mention spoilers, because it is slightly spoilery, mentioning that I'm dreading it. And crap, I don't remember what I was talking about. But, yes, next I will mention spoilers, because I'm trying to kind of hinting at that something bad's gonna happen, but Kurasuno's got work. And it's not just for Hinata and Kageyama, although both of them, mostly Hinata, are still kind of inexperienced, but everyone's gonna need to improve and fix, and I will note and tell you, get to see Suga playing as setter in the next match. And you'll get to see more Kageyama and Suki tension, if I remember correctly. Oh my goodness, those two. One thing I want to mention, speaking of Suki, I really like the metaphor they used in the match of Hinata being the sun and Suki being the moon, because personality-wise, they're kind of like that. and they're kind of like polar opposites, and I just like that connection they make, and that Hasugi said too, as sarcastic and kind of degrading on himself as he was. That boy needs a kick in the butt. And the only other thing I could think of is I just like how much of an ace that Asahi was being, and he was being kind of a mentor to Hinata, and saying, encouraging everyone, and just saying that I'll be there to back everyone up, which encouraged Hinata to say I'll do my best too, and it just made everyone feel good, and that's what an ace should do. I'm sorry if I seem really excited. I am. I had a really good time with this episode. It was really good, and I'm excited for more, which is hard for me, because I know it's gonna happen. And so I think I mentioned how to push myself to watch these, but I'm still excited, and they're still lots of fun, and I get to see everyone's cute little faces, and all the action that happens, and it's a lot of fun, and I just like the way they're working this out, and they're doing it, and it's like watching Prince of Tennis all over again, except better, because the animation has improved. Woo. I'm trying to think if that's it. It was good to see the girls' team and the other team helping, and it was nice to see the reasoning behind the coach switching it up, besides just the fact that, Oyane was getting used to Hinata, but also the fact that he wanted to boost Asahi's confidence, and the fact that Kayama did his best toss, and that Tsuga was shouting for him, and he also had, the rest of the team behind him, boosted their confidence too, which is nice. That would make me feel really good if I just had everyone's trust in me, sort of. If I passed and helped them out, yes. If I failed, that would have made me feel really horrible. I think that's it. Mostly just, it was good, it was exciting, and it was just like, so close. Although I have to admit, how they won was really sucky. Mostly just because of balls like that, when they're on the net and they're rolling. I would hate because you can see, sorry about the hand, you can see it rolling and you're trying to get there and you won't get there fast enough. Like how the team on Dateko was trying to do, two of them were, and then you miss it, and it's just like one of those off-balance chance, because while you're watching the ball, you need to go on your side or the other team's side, and you don't know, and it's like a split second event that happens, and so you're too caught up in watching which side's gonna fall, and that you're not reacting fast enough to get to it if it falls on your side, and just not a fun way to lose. But what are you gonna do about it? It happens. Rare chance it happens, but it happens. I think that's it. Yes, I've said that a bunch of times, but I really think that's it. Just a quick another summary. Dateko lost, Kuranosu won, and they're moving on to fight Oyobe Josai with our wonderful Orikawa Grand King setter. And they're gonna have a lot to work with. But it was good, and I had a good time with this episode. I hope you had a good time with this video. Sorry, I'm kind of flailing and I'm excited. I just like the episode a lot, and I get like that when I'm excited and I talk a lot. But anyways, I hope you like this video, and I hope you like the episode too. Feel free to comment and like. I'm hoping you don't dislike, but if you do, let me know why you don't like it. As long as it has nothing to do with me not putting graphics into it, my computer sucks. So I can't put pictures or sounds or images. I just record off my phone and that's it. So it's like a vlog without any enhancements or anything. So yeah. Anyways, feel free to tell me how I can improve by not flailing, I guess. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Team Wolf's up next, and I'll get that out as soon as possible. Alright. Love you guys. Bye.